Maintenance Management. Hello, I'm Koenzer. I'm studying Bachelor Degree of Manufacturing Management from Open University Malaysia. Introduction. Condition-based maintenance may be similar to preventive maintenance. Its goal is to prevent product abnormality in advance before abnormality occurs. However, CBM approach is different from the time-oriented approach of preventive maintenance. It focuses on the prediction of degradation process of the product. CBM focuses on not only fault detection and diagnostic of components but also degradation, monitoring, and failure prediction. CBM enables us to identify and solve problems in advance before product damage occurs. Definition of CBM: a maintenance technique that involves monitoring machine condition and predicting machine failure. Many CBM systems are controlled by computers. It relies upon actual machine health to dictate when and what maintenance is required. And then it also has direction of maintenance action based on indication of asset health as determined from non-invasive measurement of operation and condition indicators. And CBM is based on using real-time data to prioritize and optimize maintenance resources. And then we look at the principle of CBM: assessment of equipment condition using the most effective measurement. And the second one is identification of potential failure before failure occurs. And the next one, evaluate potential failure risk accurately. And then prediction of remaining lifespan precisely before failure occurs. Strategies maintenance tasks to avoid failure and also to increase availability. It also obtaining and providing valuable feedback to the equipment designer. CBM strategy aim to extend machine life, increase productivity, lower daily operating costs, improve system reliability, decrease number of maintenance operations, causing a reduction of human error. Okay, we look at the background history. CBM is a traditional concept if we consider human operators and maintainers as condition sensor. Automation of monitoring condition first appeared in the late 1940s in the Rio Grande Railway Company. CBM involved the use of various process parameters, for an example, pressure, temperature, vibration, flow, and material samples, oil and air to monitor condition. There are two types of condition monitoring: continuous and periodic. This is the process for implementation of CBM. The first one is conditions necessary for successful implementation process are typically ones of culture change and change management. They require substantial efforts by all site personnel and management. Commitment: the staff must have commitment to the process and its new technology as well as their use. Staff has to trust the training and the technology. Management must have the commitment to procure adequate equipment and training for the staff. Participation: all groups must participate in the program. The organization support for condition-based maintenance must be 100% to achieve success. Management has to reinforce this expectation. Holistic approach: it applies to all systems throughout the plant, no exception. And this one is sustainability. The program is staffed. Its equipment has to be maintained through time to ensure the long-term benefit of the process. As people move into and out of organization, the needed resources must be available. This includes the management support and attitude to trust and maintain it. Condition monitoring technologies: vibration monitoring, thermography, tripology, acoustic analysis, motor analysis technique, motor operated valve testing, Other techniques. Vibration monitoring. Vibration analysis detects repetitive motion of surface on rotating or oscillating machines. The repetitive motion may be caused by unbalance, misalignment, resonance, electrical effects, rolling elements, bearing fault, or many other problems. And then thermography. Thermal measurement technology measure absolute or relative temperatures of key equipment parts or areas being monitored. Abnormal temperatures indicate developing problems. Temperature and thermal behavior of plant components are the most critical factors in the maintenance of plant equipment. There are two types of equipment used in this technology. It is contact and non-contact. Contact methods of temperature measurement using thermometers and thermocouples are still commonly used, and the non-contact measurement using infrared sensor has become an increasingly desirable alternative over conventional methods. Tribology. A lubricant is a substance capable of reducing friction, heat, and wear when introduced as a film between solid surface. The secondary function of a lubricant are to remove contaminant and protect the solid surface. One of the basic technologies of condition-based maintenance is lubricating oil analysis. The reason for this is that lube oil analysis is a very effective tool for providing early warning of potential equipment problems. Okay, the next one is acoustic analysis. Acoustic emission is defined as the science that deals with the generation, transmission, reception, and effects of sound. It is the detectable structural or airborne sound that can manifest itself as a signal on mechanical objects, the pressure wave associated with leaking vapor or gases, or the humming of electrical equipment. Acoustic technology includes frequency as low as 2 Hz and as high as the megahertz range. Okay, this one is motor analysis technique. Monitoring electric motor condition inevitably involves determining the extent of electrical insulation, deterioration, and failure. Traditional insulation tests have concentrated on the ground wall, with a common test being insulation resistance, and less attention is paid to turn or face-to-face insulation, yet there is evidence that deterioration of this thin film is also a major cause of motor failures. Motor-operated valve testing. The purpose of MOV performance testing is to confirm that the setup and operation of an motor-operated valve is within acceptable limits. The acceptance criteria for MCC-based performance testing may be derived from the baseline test data. Other techniques. Numerous other non-destructive techniques can be used to identify incipient problems in plant equipment or system. Therefore, these techniques are used as the means of confirming failure modes identified by the condition-based maintenance technique identified in this chapter. Other techniques that can support condition-based maintenance include acoustic emission, eddy current, magnetic particle, residual stress, and most of the traditional non-destructive methods. Okay, why CBM is preferred over other well-known maintenance technique? Maintenance costs. Because maintenance costs are a major part of the operating cost of all manufacturing or production plants. Depending on the specific industry, maintenance costs can represent between 10 and 40% the cost of goods produced. So this is important to decrease the cost and increase productivity. So CBM is considered the best technique. So we look at the benefits of CBM, why we prefer CBM. Monitoring of the actual mechanical condition of equipment trends and operating efficiency of process system. It can maximum interval between repairs and minimize the number and cost of unscheduled outage. It also provides the ability to optimize the availability of process machinery and greatly reduce the cost of maintenance. Besides that, it also improvement in reliability, availability, and operating costs. And the most important, the major improvements can be achieved in maintenance cost, unscheduled machine failure, repair downtime, spare part inventory, and both direct and indirect overtime premiums. Thank you.